Welcome back, guys. Will we make it? It's Cosmo here. Well, it is official. We are in a crypto winter. No, not a winter. We are in a crypto blizzard, and it is about to get rough out here, so hang tight. Bitcoin is down 57% year to date from its all-time high. Ethereum is down 70% year to date. And if we take a look at the markets, the S&P is down 23% year to date. The NASDAQ is down 31% year to date. In this episode, we're going to take a look and see how long this crypto winter is going to last. We're going to take a look at some of them, how bad the market could possibly get, what some of these analysts are saying. Is the market really oversold since 2020? We're going to take a look into that. We're going to dive in deep, so sit tight and let's get to it. But before we get into it, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video to others. Help us get this video out there so we can help bring in some new subscribers. And with that, let's get back to the video. Alright, I've got my stash pulled up here. As you can see, I'm at 748. I went ahead and did my auto stash like I did normally on my payday. I went in and put in $80 from the $20 of my ETFs. Did you save your $20 for the week? And I did, and I put it into my Spider. Also, I put in these other investments that I have. I've shown you before. I've got my $10 in NVIDIA. All of these prices have all gone down. So by dollar cost averaging, I'm actually buying these stocks at cheaper prices. Because as the stock goes down, obviously you get it at a cheaper price. So by continuing to dollar cost average in, I'm getting a better price going forward. So when this market recovers, I'm going to get a bigger return. So my next date is the 30th, which of course is my next pay period, and I will add another $80 onto my stash portfolio. I want to pull up my Robinhood because I wanted to show you I did sell out on my ERX. I had bought in before when it was about $55, and it jumped up to $79. I made a good $80 profit, and then I ended up selling as the stock began to fall. Now it's back down to $49 a share, and I bought back in. So I'm kind of doing swing trading on the oil. A lot of analysts are projecting one last bull run for the end of summer before oil drops down. So I'm going to try and ride that run upwards and sell out at the end of summer. Now, I did want to mention on my Gemini, I did move all of my crypto into a stable coin. I put it into the Gemini coin where I'm earning 6%. And as you can see, I've pretty much I've capped my losses. So as long as the Gemini coin continues to stay 1 for 1 with the dollar, I'll continue to earn 6% interest. Now I'm going to hold this until I think we hit the crypto bottom. Now, where is the crypto bottom? Well, that's going to be tough to say. I think personally that it's going to be a while before we really see any significant advances. I know today there has been some pretty nice gains. We saw Ethereum drop all the way down, almost down to, dropped all the way down to 905. So it dropped under 1,000, and Bitcoin as well dropped under 20K, which was pretty scary at one point, but it shot back up real quickly. Here it dropped under, 18. $18.99 looks like that's where the lowest it was, and then it shot right back up. So is this the end of is this the bottom? I don't think so. I still think with the volatility in the market, we still have a while to go. This is going to go through all through the summer. We're going to see some highs, we're going to see some lows, but I think we're going to continue to trend downward for a pretty much towards third quarter, maybe even fourth quarter, before we really see a bottom. There is going to be a dramatic fall off, I'm calling it, sometime this year, where we're going to see a huge pullback, and that's when I'm going to jump in and buy up. I will continue to buy in my Ethereum. I am going to buy every week until the merge happens, and even afterwards. So I'm sticking with Ethereum, and if I see some other opportunities with some of the altcoins, I'm going to keep my eye open, and if I see some opportunities, I'm using that Gemini stablecoin to start my position if I see an opening. You know, speaking of Ethereum, I was looking at the logo and it looked awfully familiar for some reason, and I was trying to think, where have I seen that before? And there you have it. It looks just like my empty wallet. So when will we hit the bottom? Well, according to this top analyst, there is no bottom in sight yet, says top chart analyst, as the Dow breaks below 30,000. And here we have in another article, they see as the stock market hitting the bottom probably in August. The stock market's brutal year neared a grim milestone as the S&P slid on Friday, threatening to leave it in a bear market for the first time since March 2020, fueled by worries over sky-high inflation, a hawkish Federal Reserve, and future economic growth. I suspect that we will see the bottom in the stock market probably in the traditional summer months, particularly maybe August, when liquidity tends to dry up as people go on vacation. That's a good time historically for the cascade of fear to hit. So what's going to happen is we got to have that capitulation where everybody just gives up, starts to pull all their money from the markets, drive this market downward, and that's when we'll hit the bottom. And then right after that point, I believe crypto will hit its bottom as well. So where the market, what the crypto tends to follow the market shortly thereafter, meaning if the market falls a few days later, we'll see the effects in crypto. That is what I've been noticing when I'm following the market in crypto. If the market tends to rise up, crypto will rise up a few days to a week later. So there is a little delay there. So when you take a look at when we finally reach the bottom, you'll notice sometime later, a few days, maybe a week, that's when crypto will hit its bottom, I believe. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just some of the signs that I'm looking for. Also, I want to briefly touch on the merge with Ethereum. We do know it got delayed. They were having an issue with the difficulty bomb, which pushed the merge back a couple months. So instead of August, we're probably going to be looking at more of September, October. I'm just hoping that it happens before the end of the year. This will definitely boost Ethereum, and I'm still predicting that it could hit upwards of 10, 20, 30K. Now, that is after we recover from the stock market bottom. So we still have a ways to go. It is perfect time to keep dollar cost averaging and slowly build up your Ethereum. Slowly build up the stocks that you find value in, that you believe are good values, and continue to build those up. And then when the market recovers, you're going to come out shining. Alright, I want to go over some news. We have an article here, S&P 500 crash 2022. Here comes the bottom. And in this article, he basically talks about where they believe the bottom is. As we see, scroll down here, they have a chart. In short, my best guess on the bottom of the S&P 500 is 3,500. So we're not that far off, and based on this article, if we get there sooner and go ahead and start getting towards the end of the bottom, we can slowly begin to work our way up. Now, when we will get to that point, or if that truly is the bottom, no one knows. I've said this many times. No one can predict the stock market. No one can predict crypto. I don't care if you look at charts. I don't care if you look at, scenarios. You look at different types of mathematics calculations. No one can predict what is going to happen. I mean, you can get a general idea, but nothing is even close to 100%. Not even 90% or 80%. And here we have some recent Sandbox news. Hellboy, other Lionsgate films to set up shop in Sandbox metaverse game. Here we have Lionsgate, Hellboy, and other movies are getting virtual real estate in the Sandbox, a decentralized gaming virtual world similar to Roblox, in a new bid by the studio to extend its intellectual property into more digital realms. So basically, Lionsgate is buying property to set up virtual movie theaters. So you can get in Sandbox and actually go take your virtual character into a movie theater and watch movies. And they will have, I'm assuming down the line, they'll have special premieres for Sandbox only, players going forward. So this just goes to show that, the metaverse is still continuing to grow even in this decline. And as we always like to do at the end of my video, I like to show you my portfolios and how we've done for the past week. I have my flow chart up here. We can take a look at the numbers. This is from the June 5th was the last entry. 2163 was the total. Previous total was 2035, so I increased by $128. Let's go ahead and put the numbers in for this week. And here I have the number June 16th, and I went ahead and put the numbers in. So we moved up slightly, 2196. We didn't move up in percentage, still 27% towards my goal of 8,000, and I gained $33. So even with the market tanking and crypto losing 70%, some coins 80%, I've reorganized, restructured a little bit, focused my attention to certain assets, mainly Ethereum, and kept dollar cost averaging in my stash, and I've actually gained a little bit of profit going forward. So even in a market downturn, you can still continue to dollar cost average in and still build momentum towards the future. Now, it's not massive gains, but when the market turns around, remember, I'm in this for the long term. I'm looking 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. I'm looking to become financially secure and free, and that takes time. This is not just a lottery ticket that you pull out and you're a millionaire. No, it takes time, it takes research, and that's what I'm doing to get there. Guys, remember, it only takes small steps to make big results. Baby steps. Continue to save those $20. I'm saving that $20. I'm putting it into the SPY, the S&P 500. Continue to dollar cost average every week and see where you're at in a year. So that's all I got for this week. Please make sure you like this video and write down a comment down or two. Let me know how you guys are doing and where you think this is going to end up going forward. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.